What's going on, guys? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the big finale of the year end series awards, my 2024 game of the year. Every Christmas Eve, this goes live, and it's something I take very serious. It's something that I put a lot of work into. I start this in January, and this one was a nail biter. And listen, I may say this every year, but it came so close this year that I didn't decide the winner until today of the recording of this, and that's how much time I took giving it. It's I wish we could always have two winners, and this is definitely the year, but you have to be a real journalist, a real reviewer. There's only room for one. All the games on this top 10 list, and I got honorable mentions, are all killer titles that could definitely win Game of the Year. And for many of you, each one of these could be a winner. As a matter of fact, I know many of them are. They're from the least to the top in order. So I'm going to read them off in order, and then I'm going to leave you with the last two, and then we're going to tell you what Game of the Year is. Okay? I put thousands of hours in this year. I have a private review channel. I do stuff off YouTube on alternate accounts. I play on multiple platforms. And I make sure that I put the time and effort into each game before I mention it. So I play more than people like at IGN say, or people that review games for a living. I play a few hundred games a year on PC, on multiple types of hardware, Steam Deck, gaming rigs, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Pro, Analog Pocket, Playdate, Xbox, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Atari, Nintendo Switch, PS4. I do it all. Okay? I do it all. And I really take the time to enjoy each game. I start my list in January, and it goes all the way to the end of the year. And around September, October, I start really fine tuning it. This year, we had some crazy games come out late. And then you have idiots like the Game Awards that don't even include everything. Silly. So we're going to get right into it. I hope you enjoy this year's Game of the Year awards. I put a lot of work into it, and I put a lot of time. And just a heads up, those of you that follow me know that I have strict beliefs in the Game Awards. And my number one factor is fun. A game could be massive, a game could be technical, a game could be a marvel. If you don't have fun, it's a big, big problem. A game has to be fun for yourself. You have to keep going back, you have to enjoy it. That's Game of the Year. And a lot of other factors, but that's my number one. So keep that in mind, and I'll always, always believe in that. Game of the Year 2024. Let's start off with the honorable mentions because I like to get that out of the way. Tekken 8. Animal Well. Excellent indie game. Prince of Persia, Lost Crown. I know this game is amazing, and I know it's actually a lot of people's Game of the Year. And it deserves it. Pal World. Amazing. What a game. They're still going back and forth with Nintendo, but what a crazy, crazy story that is. And it just came so far, and they've done so many updates. It's amazing. Marvel Rivals. I'm absolutely loving this game. And I'm going to tell you another game that I played last year, but it was early access, so it technically came out this year, and that's Disney Speedstorm. Let me tell you something. That game is a quality game. And I'm not really big into kart racers that try to compete with Mario Kart because it's like I always feel like they're trying to be a cheap version of Mario Kart when you could just play Mario Kart. But Disney Speedstorm really grabbed me. I spent a lot of money, but you know what? It's money that I enjoyed spending. I love Disney. I love the Disney characters. The music is amazing. The character models, the tracks. Really good job on this game. And now, my top 10 Game of the Year awards. We're going to start off with 10. Warhammer Space Marine 2 on PC. That game is one of the first games in a long time that really brought me back to the heyday of PC gaming. It just felt good. It felt natural on the PC with the mouse and keyboard. I also played it with the controller. That game is wicked. That game is just fun. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 PC. The big props to Call of Duty. You know, if there wasn't so many great games this year, this would have even been further on my list. The campaign, the graphics, the multiplayer, the weapons. What a great game. Black Ops, you know, Call of Duty did it again. Got a really good response from people. You know, people are tough on this game. It's definitely worthy of my list. Number 8, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on the PlayStation 5. I know this is another banger, another people's game of the year. And I definitely could get behind it. You know, I definitely could get behind it. It improved so much from the original remake. And I just can't wait to see what the third installment is like for Final Fantasy. And at number 7, Silent Hill 2, the remake, PS5. Whoa. Built from the ground up. An entirely new game. Just like they did with Resident Evil. Just like they did with Demon Souls. This game is so... in Final Fantasy. This game is so perfect as a horror game, in my opinion. It drew me in. And I'm somebody that played the original. And this was just fantastic. It was a fantastic reimagining of that game. And they really did a phenomenal job. Excellent. Excellent. If you haven't played Silent Hill 2 yet, even if you weren't a fan of the original or didn't play the original, this is a must. Number 6, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom on the Nintendo Switch. Enough said. Zelda, great game. Getting a physical copy for Christmas. It's awesome playing as Zelda. You know, not the traditional Link. It is a Zelda game, right? And just a fresh coat of paint and the art style and the graphics, just awesome. And at number 5, Dragon Age: The Veilguard on PC and PS5. I played it on both. I now own it on the PC. And I'm going to be doing a playthrough soon on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MurrayNJ08. There's a PayPal tip in there for support. I'm going to be doing it full time next year. And your feedback is greatly appreciated. We're going to listen to viewers and subs for playthroughs. I got a special playthrough coming up. And 2025 is going to be all about streaming. Dragon Age was great. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I didn't care about all the nonsense that people were talking about. I sat down. I played the game. I enjoyed it. I actually like it a lot better than previous Dragon Ages. I was a fan of Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Inquisition, but I really liked what they did with Veilguard. So, there you go. And at number 4, Stellar Blade, played on the PlayStation 5. Stellar Blade, Eve, the character, stunning. I loved collecting the costumes. Now they have a Christmas DLC out free. I'm doing it live on stream. Just gameplay, no commentary. Enjoying it, playing it for the viewers. I reviewed it. I loved it. One of the best games this year. Definitely can see that being a winner. All right, moving on. Number 3, Metaphor ReFantazio on the PC. Guys, this was going to be my game of the year right up until today. And I did some hard thinking. And that's another story. Long story short, Metaphor ReFantazio, I'm actually playing it again for my stream on Twitch with Facecam and everything, and the people are loving it. I am uploading the HD gameplay to here. There's more coming. This game is probably the best piece of work and most work of the year. What they did with this game is out of this world. Whether you're a Persona fan or just trying this game for the heck of it, this is such a beautiful piece of art. From the story to the graphics on PC, it looks absolutely insane. I bought a physical copy on PlayStation 5 just to have a physical copy, and I'm going to be streaming it off of that as well. So you're going to get a lot of ReFantazio. Again, was my game of the year for a very long time. It's that good of a game, okay? This is going to be a lot of people's game of the year, and it's absolutely justified. That's how good it is. And guys, we've now come to the last 2 games on my list. And then I'm going to announce the winner. And if you've been following along all year, you probably could figure out what they are. Astrobot on the PlayStation 5 and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle on the Xbox Series X and PC. 2 worthy winners, but we can only have one. Indiana Jones blew my mind. It was everything I was hoping for. Troy Baker did a freaking phenomenal job. The graphics, the gameplay, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Fun collecting treasure, fun exploring, waiting for the dialogue. Indy always has something cool to say. Indiana Jones was a great game and really saved the Xbox's ass this year. They didn't have much this year, but they had Indy. And it was great on PC as well, and I loved it on the Series X, and I am going to be continuing streaming it for my viewers to watch. This is an amazing, amazing game. Amazing game. And so was Astrobot. You want to talk about the fun factor? Astrobot was incredible. Astrobot was a family fun game. It was PlayStation's version of Mario. It was their platformer. Astrobot is quality. It's been quality since it was on the PlayStation VR. It was quality with Astro's Playroom. This was in such need of a full version game, and it finally has one. My cousin comes over. He loves collecting the bots. We are just obsessed with Astrobot, and it's got that fun factor. It's great on the PlayStation Portal. I take it with me. The graphics, the cuteness, the collectability, the replayability. They just came out with a kind of like Stellar Blade. They just came out with a Christmas level, but you have to beat the game in order to get to the Christmas level. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Indiana Jones, absolutely amazing. And the winner of the 2024 Game of the Year Awards on Mary and J08 is Astrobot. I cannot not give this game of the year. And, this morning when I woke up, I had breakfast, I had coffee, I thought about it, and I said, all right, I'm going to give it to Indy because that's how much work I think they put into this game. That's what an impact it has. But then I said to myself, you know what, though? We played Astrobot since it came out. My family loves it. The kids love it. My cousin loves it. I stream it a lot. I constantly keep going back and replaying levels. I have to give it to Astrobot. And, as we know, it won the Game of the Year awards on Jeff Keighley's show. And I praised it. I said, absolutely. I praised it. But I said to myself, as the December went on, I got to give it to Indy. But then I said, you know what? It's Astrobot. You just have that feeling. And if I'm going by what I stick with about the fun factor, nothing was funner this year than Astro. Listen, it's worth buying a PlayStation 4. A PlayStation 5, 4, PlayStation Pro, whatever. Get Astrobot. Just get it. Okay? Astrobot, you will not be disappointed. And you know what? It was the first game in a long time that gave me the vibes and the feel of early gaming back in the day when you had a smile on your face and games were just fun. And the team, they did such a great job. And they put so much effort into it, and you can really tell this was a passion project. It was a fan letter. It's got all the characters in it, Kratos, all the PlayStation classics, the bots that you have to find. Great, great game. It's my game of the year. And that's it. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I can't wait for 2025. It's going to be a big year on the channel, guys. It's going to be a huge year. And shout out and big ups to Astrobot and Indiana Jones and ReFantazio, and Zelda and Black Ops. You guys killed it this year with gaming. So I want to thank everybody involved in the gaming industry, and I want to thank all the developers. I'm sorry for the hard times, and the people that worked on Concord, and X Defiant is closing down. It's tough. The gaming world is tough. My buddy Shuhei is retiring. And the gaming industry is always changing. It really is. It's a tough world out there, especially now with live, service games, and they make it or they don't. And it's interesting to see where 2025 is going to go into. I can't wait to see. And I hope we get more games like Astrobot. And you know what? It really captured the spirit of gaming. Take care, guys. Until the next video, I hope you're all doing well. Post in the comments if you want what your game of the year was. All right? And was it on my list, or was it not on my list, or was it on my honorable mentions? You let me know. Take care. I am Astrobot. I am an Astrobot. I am Astrobot.